Let's talk about it, where tacos are my jam. And today I'm gonna show you another kick-ass taco recipe. Today I'm gonna show you my recipe for Chipotle pineapple axis deer tacos. So I've got some axis deer. All I did was take the rump and I put it in the crock pot and let it go for hours, about 8 hours on low. And I have this. So now I'm gonna get it in my pan. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna turn our pan on high. There we go. Got our pan on. Then we're gonna also get our meat in there. Then I'm gonna use my tongs just to get them all around there. Get the meat all coated in the olive oil. And then we're gonna let that go, let that heat up. And in the meantime, I am going to take some Chipotles. I'm gonna get that open because these Chipotles, they're canned Chipotles in adobo, and what we're really gonna use in this recipe is the adobo sauce. It's so delicious. So then I'm gonna take that. While that's still heating up, I am going to chop us some onion. This is gonna be for garnish because these are inspired by Mexican street tacos, and you can't have street tacos without a little bit of raw onion on top. So we're just gonna quickly dice these onions like that. Just a rough chop, doesn't have to be perfect. Looks like our axis meat is looking beautiful. So we've got our onion all diced. We're just gonna move it to the front of our board because we're gonna be using that a little bit later. Now we're gonna add some adobo sauce from the Chipotles into our pan, like that. This is a super easy recipe, y'all. Now I'm just gonna mix it all up. And then I'm gonna cover it like barbecue sauce, as if it was barbecue sauce. Get that going. Then I'm gonna season with a little bit of salt and pepper because you season at every layer. A little pepper in there. Give that a whirl. And then I have half of a lime because I want that heat or the acid from the lime to go into our sauce. Just squeeze that right on top. There we go. One more mix. And then our meat is about ready. I'm just gonna turn it onto low while I chop some cilantro to go on top of our tacos. And then we're going to finish it off by adding some diced pineapple at the very end because I really don't want them to cook. I just want them to slowly release some of their juices so it makes a delicious sauce in with our Chipotle axis meat. Give this a chop. And then I'm just gonna push it right there because we're gonna be using it. There we go. Now I'm gonna add my diced pineapple to my meat. I'm gonna add all of it. It's about a half a cup of diced pineapple. Give it one more mix. It's gonna cook really fast. I don't want it to cook that much. I just want it to mingle in the pan, okay? Mingle is a new cooking term. It's cool. The sweet and savory, oh, it's so delicious. These are kind of a faster take on El Pastor tacos, which just so happen to be like my favorite tacos growing up as a kid. They're so delicious. Those are made with pork and they also have pineapple in them. Almost the same flavors too. Okay, so we're gonna get that off the heat. Now we're ready to plate. So I'm gonna take my plate. Gonna get my tortillas. We're gonna heat them up on the warmer. Again, I'm gonna get a little bit of olive oil right on there. Then we're gonna take about 4 tortillas this time. And we're gonna get them nice and warmed up. If we didn't warm up our tortillas, they would just break, but the heat makes them more pliable which is what you want. Nobody wants their tacos to break. So here we are. Here we go. It's gonna just take a couple of seconds for those. And we're gonna turn them over.
Claro que sí. Sí, señor.
I'm going to fill our tacos with some meat and the delicious pineapple. Like so. Gonna get a little bit more here. There we go. Okie doke. Now we're going to garnish our tacos. I like to use cotija cheese. I just cut a slice off of it and then it literally crumbles in your hands. So I'm gonna sprinkle some of that on top. This is such a good cheese. If I had to describe it, it's like crumbly Parmesan cheese. And you can find it in any supermarket these days. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of onions. And then I'm gonna finish it off with some cilantro. And then bam, Axis Deer Chipotle pineapple street tacos. Does it get any better?